What's going on, y'all? So today I want to talk about Instagram versus TikTok and which platform might be better for what it is that you're trying to do. Whatever business you're in, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a creator, you're talented, whatever it is that you do, I'm going to help you decide which one is better for you. All right? Now, for those who might be familiar with TikTok, you might know that TikTok was launched in 2016. I like to look at TikTok as a derivative or a much stronger derivative of the Vine app that is no longer around. It was purchased by Twitter. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. Actually, I do know what happened to it, but I'm not going to talk about it here. Now, TikTok is an app where you go on there and you see a community of videos such as cooking, weightlifting, comedy, family, dancing. The list can go on. And you literally can go on TikTok and watch pretty much anything that's creative, engaging, or entertaining. TikTok even has the live feature, so you can go live on there as well. And then you have Instagram. A lot of people are very familiar with Instagram because, well, Instagram has been around a lot longer. Instagram has actually been around since 2010, I believe. And I was still in high school at that time. I didn't really get around to Instagram until about 2012. So that just goes to show you how long Instagram has been around. Wow. Okay, anyways. Instagram has very similar features to TikTok, but they vary in very significant ways. I said very, very, very. Anyways, and I'll get into those in a second. But Instagram is known for its users posting photos on their timeline, making their timeline look aesthetically pleasing for those creators that, are looking to make sure they catch your eye, or they want to draw you into their timeline. So some of them make their post aesthetically pleasing. And it's known for users sharing everything that they're doing throughout the day, sometimes even minute by minute. It's kind of similar to Snapchat, if you're familiar with Snapchat. Now, a lot of people, professionals, business owners, whatever it is, are trying to figure out whether TikTok or Instagram is for them. And to be honest, they both can be. And here's why. If you're a brand, if you have a product, if you have a service, or even if you're talented, you should be on both of these platforms. The thing to consider for both of these is to make sure that you understand how the algorithm is set up. All right? So first, we'll talk about TikTok. And what I've learned about TikTok is, in regards to the content you share, TikTok is community oriented. It's a community oriented app. So it's focused on building communities around the content that you post. Now, it's focused on taking you, the user, and finding the community that you fit into. So in knowing that, when you share a video, it's going to go out to anybody that in any way, shape, or form is connected to the content that you are posting. So in knowing that, when you share a video, the video is going to go out to anybody that is in any way, shape, or form connected to that type of content. So if you're a dancer, if you dance, your video is going to be pushed out to anyone who's interested in dancing, anyone who may have commented on any videos that are similar to dancing, anybody who watches or follows a lot of dancing profiles. Kind of get where I'm going? It's going to be pushed into the eyes of those type of people in those communities. Also, if you're a musician and you post a video, let's say singing, your videos are going to be pushed out to people who are interested in singing, people who may have commented on other singing videos or other singers. All right? So I don't know if you guys understand where I'm going with this, but there's definitely a rhyme or rhythm as to how the algorithm on TikTok works. Because of the way the algorithm works, you are more susceptible to being placed in front of new faces, people that you are not familiar with, and having to become engaged with new people. Now, I personally think that's amazing for someone who's looking to build engagement in my content and someone who's looking to build awareness of my content and what it is that I do. Now, there's a lot more I can go into detail, but in regards to how the algorithm works and what you want to consider when posting on the app, these are the things you want to think about. Now, I'm going to go over Instagram and how the Instagram algorithm works. Instagram is a network-based app as opposed to a community-based app. A network-based app, that means that what you post, you are confined to the network. When posting on Instagram, that means when you make a post, you share it on your story or you share it on your timeline, only people who follow you are going to see your story on Instagram. When you post on your timeline, only people who follow you are going to see your post on your timeline. And that's unless you're running Instagram ads or anything like that. Then if you run an ad, then only the people that you target are going to see it. So that's one of the ways to get your posts out to the masses. Another way is if your post is shared, bookmarked, or becomes highly engaged, that can cause it to make it outside of your network. Another way to make your post to make it outside of your network is to post an Instagram reel. It's a fairly new and popular feature of Instagram, and a lot of people are becoming very familiar with it. It's similar to how TikTok videos work. When you post an Instagram reel, it'll reach other people who have an interest in what it is you're doing, talking about, or creating. This is one of the ways to gain more traffic, generate more engagement, and build a greater following on Instagram. So if you are using the Instagram app, if you don't have an interest in going in over to TikTok, which I recommend just trying it and use it, post the same videos you post on Instagram on TikTok. It'll work, I promise you. I do it. If you don't use the Instagram Reels feature, it has the same similar exact algorithm that TikTok has. If you're looking to expand your growth and generate more engagement on your posts, use the Instagram Reels. If you're on TikTok, consider coming over to Instagram, using both platforms to increase your engagement. Now, the last thing I'm gonna mention, but I'm not gonna go too into detail on, is that both of these apps, Instagram and TikTok, allow you to monetize. Yes, you can monetize on both these apps. Some of you may not know, but it's possible. If you're looking to monetize on both apps, I recommend learning how to use the features of TikTok and also learning how to use the Instagram Reels features. Now, you might be wondering, which app do I use? I like to use both. I use both of them because they both have benefits to what it is that I do. And I personally feel that both apps can be beneficial to anyone in whatever it is that they're doing. If they run a business, if they're creators, if they're talented, if they're trying to get themselves more out there, use both of the apps. One is not better than the other, in my opinion. With my clients, I also encourage them to utilize both apps, along with YouTube and Facebook. Now, the challenging thing with using all these social media applications for a lot of people is staying consistent. And if you want to see results, you have to stay consistent. That's one of the biggest things, okay? And I understand how hard it is to stay consistent because I had trouble in the beginning as well, okay? So that's something that I help a lot of my clients with in regards to creating content, staying present on social media, being consistent, and making sure that the posts and the content that they put out maintains a certain level of engagement, okay? It's important. So if you're somebody that's looking to get into using these social media platforms, but you're not exactly sure where to start, you're not sure what type of content to create, you don't know if your content is engaging, hit me up, hit the link in the bio, visit my website, www.TRAE I want to help build your confidence on social media and help get you monetized and start building income, generating content, all right? I'm going to leave you guys with that. I talked about some of the features of both Instagram and TikTok and what you might want to consider when deciding whether to use one or the other. I hope this video helps you guys. If you found it even just a little bit helpful, please hit that thumbs up button on the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I welcome you to the family. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another video.